Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa Tanzania yetu, hakuna matata, kahawa tumetwanga, hakuna matata. Dear friend, welcome to the coffee farm, or I might call this coffee classroom. And make sure that you are going to listen very careful, because later I'll ask you some questions about coffee. So actually the coffee is originally from Ethiopia, and the coffee was discovered by one of Ethiopian guy. His name Halidi. Halidi was just taking care of his goats at the field. So some of the goats were just eating coffee berries, and once they ate coffee berries, they became happy and funny. And that was the first day for the Halidi. On the second day, Halidi took these animals to the place where I took them yesterday. It was the same thing. Every goat was just eating coffee berries, and once they ate coffee berries, they became happy and funny. But on the third day, Halidi didn't take the animals to the place where he took them for the first day and for the second day. And on that day, it was horrible for every goat, because they didn't get something to eat, because they were addicted to caffeine already. So they were unhappy till the time they were taken back home. But on the fourth day, Halidi took the animals to the place where I took them for the first day and for the second day. And on that day, it was celebration day for every goat, because every goat was just eating coffee berries, and once they ate coffee berries, they became happy and funny. So when Halidi noticed that, he decided to pick some coffee berries and he took them back home just for further process. So Halidi boiled the coffee berries, and once he drank the tea, he didn't become happy. But when the guy was boiling the berries, one berry dropped in the fire and he started producing pleasant aroma. So Halidi knew exactly that the coffee should be roasted and not boiled. So that is how the coffee was discovered in Ethiopia, and it was around the 9th century. It's many years ago. And the coffee was brought here in Tanzania by the Catholic German missionaries, and from that time the coffee has been very beneficial crop for us, because the money that we get from the coffee, we use this money to take our kids to school. So for instance, now in this area we have people with different professions, and these professions were obtained through this beneficial crop. So every farmer in this area prefer to maintain this beneficial crop, because this beneficial crop is very helpful for us. So right now, let us see how to plant the coffee. If you want to plant the coffee, what you have to do is to dig a hole 2 feet deep with the similar diameters, and inside the hole you put like 10 kilograms of compost. Then you cover the compost with the upper top soil. Then you make the small hole in the center of the big hole. Then you plant the coffee seedling, not a seed, seedling, a young plant of the coffee. And if it is dry season, you have to water the seedlings just for 5 days. But if it is rainy season, there is no need to water the seedlings. You just leave them. After 3 years, the coffee started producing flowers. It's first flowers. Coffee produce white flowers, and these flowers last for few days. Thereafter, you cannot see these flowers anymore. Thereafter, you can see very small berries, and these small berries take almost 5 to 6 months to ripe. And when they are ripe, you know exactly, because they change from the green, green to yellow, yellow to red.
Yeah.
And when the berries are ready in color, they are ripe already. It is time for picking them. And we don't have machine for picking the berries. We pick them by hands. So during the coffee harvesting season, you have to be very patient, because this work consumes a lot of times. So we pick one by one. Thereafter, we take them back home. There at home, we have pulping machine for removing the red skin. The machine removes the red skin just like this. And each berry has 2 beans, and these 2 beans are rich in sugar, and they are very slippery. You cannot even hold them. In order to remove this sugar and the slippery, we soak them in water for 3 days. Thereafter, we wash them thoroughly. There, we dry them in the sun for 7 days. When the beans are dried already, we sell them to the local cooperative unions. We have some local cooperative unions around here. It's the place where the farmers take their coffee just for selling. And these local cooperative unions that are found here are the ones that they sell the coffee to the biggest one, which is found in Kilimanjaro. And there is the place where the big companies like Starbucks, Chibo come just to buy the coffee and take the coffee to the different places of the world. So that is how it goes. Here in Tanzania, we grow 2 types of coffee. We grow Arabica coffee and Robusta coffee. But the species that we grow here is Arabica, because Arabica performs good in high elevation, while Robusta performs good in low land. For instance, Robusta performs good along Lake Victoria in a region which is called the Bukoba. So there is the place where the Robusta performs good, but the Arabica performs good here in high elevation. Now let us look at the diseases that attack our coffee here. We have 2 diseases that attack our coffee here. We have the disease which is called CBD. CBD is the abbreviation for coffee berry disease. Normally this disease ruins the coffee berries, but we control this disease by using a certain plant known as Lantana camara. We have a plant here which is called the Lantana camara. What we do, we pick the leaves of Lantana camara, then we crush the leaves of Lantana camara. After crushing the leaves of Lantana camara, we squeeze the juice out of Lantana camara leaves. Then the juice that we get out of Lantana camara leaves, we mix the juice with cow urine, ashes, and a little bit chili. Then we ferment this mixture for 3 days. Thereafter, we take this mixture just to spray on our coffee. At that time, the pest will not touch our coffee anymore. Then we have another disease which is called leaf rust. Leaf rust is a big problem. You see, it looks like leaf rust, but it's not really leaf rust. But leaf rust looks like this. But we control this disease by using the same medicine as well. Yeah. Another thing, you can wonder why all the coffee trees have the same height. We prune them like twice a year, because if you don't prune your coffee will grow high. Coffee can grow up to 3 meters high. And if you leave your trees to grow 3 meters high, it will be difficult for you to reach the berries. Yeah. And also, the reason why we prune our coffee, we remove also unwanted branches. Some of the branches do not produce very well. We call them suckers. We call them suckers because they suckle nutrients from the productive one. So that is the reason why we prune our coffee like twice a year. Aim is to control the height and also to control to remove the suckers. Yeah. Another thing, you can wonder why bananas and coffee are the same field. This is because coffee prefers shade from the bananas, and also this has another traditional meaning. Coffee is belong to father, and banana is belong to mother. Yeah. So when father is taking coffee to the market, at the same time mother is taking banana to the market. Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, that's why you see people here just having good houses. This is because of the coffee and bananas that we grow.
So does the coffee taste a little bit aroma becoming banana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what makes our coffee to taste very nice, it's because of the nature of the soil. This is volcanic soil, as I told you. Even our banana here tastes very different from the bananas from other places. This is because of the nature of the soil, volcanic soil. Yeah.
That's
And-
good.
yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah, and another thing, if you look after your coffee farm very well, one tree of coffee can produce 5 to 6 kilograms, and that is coffee dried beans. But if you don't look after your coffee farm very well, one tree can produce just 1 kg, something which will be big loss for you. So what you have to do so that your coffee farm can produce enough yield, you have to put cow manure on the ground, and also you have to grow beans on the ground. I mean the beans that we use as a food, like black-eyed beans, kidney beans. Yeah, not only just for getting food to eat, but also beans are good for fixing nitrogen in the soil. Yeah, so that is how we improve our soil, putting manure on the ground and also growing the beans on the ground. Yeah, so our soil never get exhausted. Yeah, always our soil is super. Yeah, and a lot of farmers actually here do not use like industrial fertilizers or industrial chemicals. Yeah, like I told you, in terms of using, instead of using industrial chemicals, we use local pesticide. And instead of using these industrial fertilizers, we use cow dung.
So this is 100% from natural.
Yeah, organic. This
Yeah,
is
organic.
coffee.
On
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Coffee dried beans.
It's so light.
Yeah, very light. You can peel it. Yeah. So light because we have dried them enough. Yeah. We put them in the sun enough. So that's why they are very light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. I never go to the gym. This is my gym. If you want to build your muscles, you have to do this every day.
Have to eat in the middle. Always.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. It's sometimes difficult.
Yeah, of course.
Have to
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, of course.
Exercise first.
Yeah. I do sifting. Yeah. And this is how we separate the beans and the shells. So what next? We're gonna roast our coffee right here. Yeah. Okay. Is Swahili word for slap. So if you want to ask me some coffee, don't say, please, Elisante, give me some coffee. You don't have to say that. You have to say, please, Elisante, give me some kahawa.
Kahawa.
Yeah, because if you say coffee, give me some coffee, instead of getting coffee as a drinky, you'll get some slaps. Yeah, so you have to put it in your mind. Don't ask for the coffee. If you ask for the coffee, you'll get some slaps. So when you are here, if you want something to drink, you have to say, please give me some kahawa.
Kahawa.
Yeah, it's K-A-H-A-W-A. Kahawa.
Kahawa.
Yeah. In Arabic language also they say kahawa.
Kahawa.
Yeah. You know, let me tell you something. when you talk of Arabica coffee, a lot of people think the coffee is originally from Republic of Arab, but that is not true. This is because the old legends who did drink a lot of coffee were taking place in Republic of Arab. So a lot of people came to know that the coffee is originally from Republic of Arab, but that is not true. The reality, the coffee is from Ethiopia. Do this again in order to remove the second shells, because the second shells cannot be removed by the pesto. We call this pesto. Yeah. So these second shells can be removed only by the heat. Yeah.
Good.
Just like coffee. How do you say coffee in Chinese?
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah. Okay.
It's the same.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have to clean the motor.
This is your traditional way.
Yeah, of course. Very traditional.
Don't use any machine.
We don't use any machine, any electrical machine. Just analog machine. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa Tanzania yetu, hakuna matata. Kahawa tumetwanga, hakuna matata. Kahawa tamu sana, hakuna matata. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa Tanzania yetu, hakuna matata.
Wow, super! Agula matata.
Yeah, so we're gonna sift our coffee because we need very fine powder. Very fine powder. That is already boiled. Another thing for you, Moran, to know that this is your own branch. You made it from the farm and it is fresh from the farm. You have 10 seconds to tell us what shall we write on top of the coffee, and it can be the brand of the name of your brand.
Name is Muran.
Mura.
Muran, you know what's Muran
No.
meaning? Muran is my name. It's Chinese name.
So it's
That means natural. Mu is take a shower.
oh
Ran is natural.
oh
That means is take a shower in the nature.
oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Muran.
Yeah, Mura.
Yeah.
Take shower in the natural.
Um.
In the nature.
Yeah. Yes. Muran coffee.
So C stands for coffee, right? Yeah. That is for Mu, and that is for Ran,
Ran.
and that is for C.
Okay.
This is for our friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's enough.
Enough.
You know?
Enough.
Okay.
Enough.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have 2 seconds to boil our coffee, and then we are going to
Drink.
cheers.
Yeah. This is a really traditional way.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
It's a time for you to get the point. Why are you, when the time you're going to the coffee, to the coffee shop, or you go to the supermarket, you know that coffee is more expensive because the process which is done when it is from the farm up to the supermarket, it is a too long process. And now we have those type of coffee, like coffee ice cream, and coffee chocolate.
Yeah.
They are more expensive. It is because of the process. The process it is too long. You start to do picking, you have to go to the packing machine, and then you have to go to the cooperative union, then you sell there, and the Starbucks they said it's outside, and most of the buyers go to the Starbucks and they buy there, and after they buy there, they are going to process what they need. For example, when they made candies and cakes, so that is why it's more expensive there.
Normally, how many minutes you buy? Only 2 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Kahawa time, coffee time.
Kahawa time.
Kahawa time. For long life.
Long life, cheers. For happy.
Yeah, for happy.
For now,
Yeah.
for this moment.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Yeah. No machine, but no problem. No
Yeah.
machine, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
So this is going to be your certificate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Done.